Hello and welcome to CMS Inside Connection for Thursday, March 26th. I'm Wayanda Horton, ELA Expanded Impact Teacher at Piedmont IB Middle School. Thanks for tuning in for a look at things happening around the district. Superintendent Dr. Crystal Hill presented the proposed budget for the 2026-27 school year to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools Board of Education earlier this week. She met with reporters ahead of the presentation to explain that because the allocation of funds for teacher compensation is dependent on what the state budget will include, the district's proposed budget does not yet include that designation.
If the state approves a raise for our educators that's higher than the 3% that we've assumed in our budget, which we certainly hope they do, then state funding will be provided for that raise for educators, only those that are shown here in the green. State funding would not be provided for the educators that are locally funded, which you see in the blue. So the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools budget, specifically some of the funds that were made available through our trade-offs, would need to pay for the raises for our locally funded positions. So as a responsible steward of the funds designated to provide the very best for our students, I will not make a formal recommendation for this use until I know for sure what the state decision will require.
Deputy Superintendent Dr. Melissa Balknight met with reporters on Wednesday to provide context around proposed changes to some of our school choice programs. The changes would transition middle college programs to early college programs. The changes would also allow for a continuing of the talent development and learning immersion programs to the International Baccalaureate program.
These two programs are strong independent of each other, but when combined, what a powerhouse. They will create an exceptionally powerful learning experience for all students.
Parents from schools across Charlotte-Mecklenburg met for a discussion with district leaders last week as the Superintendent's Parent Advisory Council. The forum was focused on two-way communication around key topics including budget, student assessment, and Parent Square.
It's not just a one-way street. It's you providing me what your goals, where those areas of our improvement are, what you're doing well, and then me providing perspective. So it's vastly important because it shows me that's more of a relationship type of thing and building together.
More than 700 high school students had the opportunity to make in-person connections with more than 50 employers from across the region at the CTE Futures Fair. The event allows students to explore opportunities in a variety of career fields.
Whether it's construction, hospitality, trades, engineering, business, finance, they're all here today to support our students.
Very beneficial because we're all about to go to college as seniors. It's perfect for networking, getting out there, getting your name out there, number out there, expanding into different careers you may not have known you wanted to do.
A wealth of information and resources to help students with disabilities were made available at the Exceptional Children's Fair. The event was a one-stop shop for families. It brought together representatives from the district as well as partner agencies to answer questions and help direct families to helpful options.
So we found summer camps, and we've also found different programs to help him with speech in school and outside of school too. So there is also different camps that he can go to with kids that are like related to the things that he likes and what he needs to develop. So this fair is a very good event.
And finally, students who had been pen pals for weeks met face-to-face last week as part of a pilot program to introduce students to the art of letter writing.
The Pen Pal project was a pilot project that I started with two schools, Polo Ridge and Lansdowne. It was a great opportunity for students to get back to something that we've lost, the art of writing.
Today I met my pen pal, but I felt like weeks before I met her, I knew her already.
When I saw Maddie today, I thought it was awesome. I had never met a friend who was just my friend right away. And it will be awesome to be friends forever.
That's it for us this week. Thanks for watching. We'll be back again next week with more news from around the district. Have a wonderful and safe rest of the week, everyone.